Hey everyone, welcome to Absolutely PlayStation Esteemed Gamers. My name is Benny, and that is Dylan. And today we're going to talk about a little game known as Midnight Suns. Just finally announced, Dylan!
Yeah, this is crazy. I had no idea about this.
Yes, you did. I'm about to tell a story.
Sort of. Well, like,
Exactly.
my today brain woke up and heard about this and was like, I don't know what that is, but now I've realized that, oh yeah, I did kind of know about it.
So this is hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored. They said to make sure that both of these are in there. It's not even technically an ad. I guess technically it is an ad. I agreed to do this because I wanted to. We were approached a month ago. They approached Comic Story. They said, would you guys be willing to talk about this product? I said, can I put it on all of my channels? They said yes. I was like, cool. So we are a part of the team to handle this, to get promotion out for the game. Now, when I was approached by it, I was told that it's just an RTS action game. And they said reminiscent of XCOM. Reminiscent of XCOM. So I was like, okay, well, I love XCOM, and you have Marvel. Of course I'm on board. And then I told the team vaguely that we had signed up for something so that they weren't completely unaware of it. But I guess I was a little too vague, Dylan, because you didn't know that this was the game.
Yeah. Either you were too vague or... Because I remember you saying that we have like a good deal for a new Marvel game coming out. And I think my brain was just like, all right, cool. And that's all the information that I processed.
So it gets even better, though. So today at the announcement, and we're going to talk about this in 2 seconds, but I want to say the story is pertaining directly to this announcement. I'll make it quick so we can get to the discussion, because all of you new viewers are like, I don't care about your story. And now you're talking about your story, so shut up.
Welcome to the channel.
Yeah, welcome to the channel. So this morning, I get woken up by a ping going, because it's Wednesday and I'm prepping for shows tomorrow, and I get a ping, hey, are you ready for the reveal trailer? And I'm like, wait, what? They've been pinging me for the last week to get ready for this, but they don't know how Discord works because they don't have it normally. So they haven't actually been pinging anybody.
Great.
So I'm like, what do you mean it's happening today? They're like, yeah, watch between 12 to 1 your time and you'll see it. If you could do a live reaction, that'd be great. I'm like, okay, cool. I can move some things around. I can make it work. So it goes up. If you didn't know today, Dylan, the game Future Revolution dropped, which opens with the regular Avengers. This trailer opens with the regular Avengers. So it pops up and they're like, yeah, a new Marvel game. And I'm like, oh, it's Future Revolution. And then, and then they start showing the symbols and stuff that I've seen in the concept art. And I'm like, oh, my bad.
Oops. It's a different one.
It's a different one. So that's how we got to here. Now, Midnight Suns is going to be, from what I know, I haven't actually been told that much. I'm not even trying to be secretive. They're supposed to be giving me the information early, kind of like we do with Avengers, and then we disseminate that to the viewers. Mm-hmm. So it's supposed to be like an XCOM game. It's made by the XCOM team, and the concept is the Midnight Suns, Ghost Rider, Iron Man, Wolverine, Blade. It's a new Midnight Suns, obviously. Doctor Strange. Yeah.
Well, it says in the document here. Let me pull the document up. It says specifically who the Midnight Suns are in this. It's Nico Minoru, Blade, Magic, and Ghost Rider. That's the Midnight Suns. Everyone else is
they're identified by the symbol. Because the other Midnight Sun is the first custom character in Marvel. So that's the big deal about this game that they really wanted to get out there. Your character is fully customizable. It is the first customizable character in a Marvel property.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So you, Dylan, are the fourth Midnight Sun, or fifth.
Wow. I think it would be the fifth.
The fifth? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
But what did you think about this? The trailer and everything?
I mean, from like a gameplay perspective, this doesn't show us literally anything, which is, it's a reveal trailer, and we're getting a gameplay reveal next week.
September 1st, yeah, next Wednesday.
Yeah. So that's fine with me. I think this is a really fun trailer. I think it incorporates, a lot of cool elements from the comics and from I don't know, just like Marvel lore in general. I'm one of those people who, if you make a Marvel version of something, I'm probably gonna try it.
Yeah,
like
same here.
With the Avengers game, I didn't really care for looter shooters before that, and I still don't really care for them. But if I get to play as Captain America, then I'm probably down.
I should throw this caveat out there for you real quick. I got you into Final Fantasy, and I'm going to pretend I got you into Avengers. So let me show you Destiny.
No, I'm good on that. But like another example of that is like I played MMOs before I played Star Wars: The Old Republic, but I didn't play them obsessively until Star Wars: The Old Republic, and that was because of Star Wars. So I'm a sucker for themes that I enjoy and worlds that can bring me into something.
Yeah.
And I've like historically not been a fan of RTS games, like in terms of like, you know, Civ style RTS, and I still don't really like them.
So XCOM is not Civ style. The same
Right.
company, but it's not Civ style. It is a tactical game where you control individual people and make them move. Now,
Right.
the big drawback to XCOM is you customize your troops and then they die and you lose them.
And that's why I think I'm more excited for this, is because like it dawned on me today when I was thinking about this, I was thinking, wow, okay, a Marvel XCOM game made by the XCOM people, and I was like, why have I never played XCOM? Because that sounds awesome.
It does. It is awesome. It doesn't sound. I've played them. I played them all. They're amazing.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to download one of the newer ones that I probably didn't get a chance to play after this. So there's not much. I don't even have a lot of information, and we're going to go over the gameplay itself real soon when they drop that. But I want to look at this roster, because at the end of the trailer, we got all of them coming out of the portal in their new mystic Midnight Suns style garbed. Okay, but as you said, the Midnight Suns are very specific who they are in this. Mm-hmm. And of course, you got the main character walking through. I don't
So
think
that's
she
who
has a
that
name.
is. It's just some random
Player.
like created
It's supposed to be the
character.
player. Yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
is. But
okay,
that's who
that
you are
makes
going to
sense.
be. So, because on the left side of her, and I'm sure you'll pull an image up for this, we have Wolverine, Iron Man, and then Karnak on the far left. So I guess the Inhumans
Is that
aren't
who that
gone
is?
yet? I thought that was Karnak.
I get sure.
Well, is that Hela next to him? Or Magic? That's got to be Magic.
Maybe that's Nico? No, because Nico's on the
Nico's
far
on
right.
the right.
Next
Yeah, she's
to
on the
Carol.
far right. Yeah. Because that's Carol, Nico, Cap, Ghost Rider, and Blade on this side.
Turns out when you put everyone in the same color scheme, it's hard to tell who they are.
I'm going to go with Magic because she's carrying a flaming sword.
Yeah, I could see that. She better get a bigger flaming sword at some point if that is magic. Pretty small flaming sword for magic.
Are you going to judge the size of her flaming sword?
I am. You seen how big her sword is? It's massive. It's the size of her body. I like that we're seemingly getting Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
I think he
like that.
fits in more with this. And that's more of like a modern version of Ghost Rider 2. I think the more interesting Ghost Rider.
What I'm happy is we're getting Karnak, Magic, I'm assuming that's who they are,
Yeah.
Nico, even Captain Marvel. I'm kind of getting a little tired. I love Marvel games, play them all. But I'm kind of getting tired of, okay, and here's the MCU cast.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like, because that's what we always get. Here's Iron Man, here's Cap, here's Spider-Man, that's all the MCU guys. And I like that we're seeing Blade, Ghost Rider. Even Wolverine's back, which kind of proves that deal went through, that they can use them again.
Right. Yeah, because it specifically, like on their Twitter, they've said that they're pulling things from the Avengers, the X-Men, and, basically like they're pulling stuff from everywhere.
Yeah.
Which is
Which I'm
something that I
excited
feel
for.
like, yeah, and you could probably speak to this. Like, I feel like the app games have been doing that for a long time, but we really haven't had like a AAA title that you can play on a console that has this big variety of characters from the Marvel universe.
Yeah. No, we haven't, and that's part of the problem with the console games, because I love Marvel's Avengers. We are spokespeople for Marvel's Avengers, but even at 9 people, sometimes you're like, I want to play, but I don't want to play any of those 9. Give me a 10. Give me another character.
Sure. And that's very clearly inspired by the MCU.
Yeah.
And this is just like a spattering. And obviously, like, I've seen some people like a little concerned that there are characters like Iron Man and Captain America in there, just because, like, Midnight Suns, the darker Marvel tone that they're trying to go for. Iron Man and Cap don't really fit in with that.
Yeah.
But we don't really know anything about this Marvel world so far, so I'm only going to give them the benefit of the doubt at the moment.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
I'm fine with Cap, because Cap and Iron, they need the recognizables. That's what it comes down to. Like, everyone's always like, no. People know. They still need to cater to the casuals, and the casuals are gonna go, well, I saw that guy in the robot suit in a movie, so he's in the game. I'll buy this for my kid. Like that. That's who those two are there for, and I don't doubt they're gonna be in all the marketing. Like,
Yeah. And I hope that this, because from some of the trailer, if this trailer has like any indication of what the story is going to feel like, I hope this feels the most like a comic book world brought into animation in some way, because something that like event comics like this always, you always get these weird cast of characters because so many people like live in and around Manhattan that like something that I'm sure this will reference in some way is during Secret Empire when that big bubble went over Manhattan and everyone was trapped in it. It was the weirdest cast of characters, like Spider-Woman and
it was
Doctor
great,
Strange.
Because it was
like
it was. I liked that. I liked that bubble.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's something that we don't really get to see in these carefully curated versions of the Marvel Universe, like the MCU, like the Marvel's Avengers world, even Ultimate Alliance, the newest one to an extent, even though that had some X-Men in it. Yeah. It very much. Like, I feel like Ultimate Alliance, like the older Ultimate Alliance games were the ones that felt more like that. They felt more like the comics because there wasn't this, like, multi-billion-dollar franchise that everyone is basing their stuff off of to hope to get, like, a shred of that, popularity.
I agree with you entirely, because that's one of the problems I've had with the Marvel Universe lately. Like, as big and sprawling as it is from the old Ultimate Alliance, what makes the Marvel Universe interesting is not Spider-Man and Wolverine. They're just the recognizable entry points. What makes these superhero universes different and what makes them stand out against manga and other things is this is a giant world with a bunch of superheroes, and they all have an established history. Like, we're not building up the history. There's 60 years of history for the Fantastic Four, and they come floating in, and you're like, who's that guy? Oh, shit. You know what I mean?
Here's a scroll.
Who's that Wolverine? Oh, no. So that, and I agree. I 100% agree. And I'm hoping, since this is a tactical RPG, the cast is going to be huge. Like, I'm hoping that what we're seeing there is just the poster childs. Like, this is who gets on it. By the way, the custom character's name is the Hunter.
Okay, I did see something in the document about the Hunter, and I wasn't sure if that was a character I didn't know or not, but that makes sense.
Maybe, but
sort of depends.
Right. So yes, that is the character right there. It is the Hunter, and I'm just hoping this universe gets bigger. I am excited. I love Fire Emblem. I play Final Fantasy War of the Visions on my tablet all the time. I play Arc Knights on a regular basis. I'm a tactical RPG kind of guy, and I do play XCOM, Civ, and all these other games. So I'm excited for this, and I'm really hoping that this has got me more excited than Marvel's Avengers. And I'm not saying that as a stab against Marvel's Avengers, because I was literally playing it this morning, and Dylan wouldn't get up and run villain sectors with me, so I ran a hive with Bob.
I did not receive an invite.
I didn't want to hit you up at 7 a.m. So
oh, okay, that's fair.
I was asleep. I know you and Dan leave your phones on, and it will ping you.
No, it doesn't actually.
You stopped that finally? Good job.
I did that years ago. It lights up, but there's no vibration or anything.
Okay, good. Good man. But I won't worry about trying to invite you to the games anymore. But yeah, overall, I'm excited for this. This is right up my alley. You?
Yeah, I mean, this like I kind of said earlier, tactical games like this haven't ever really gripped me. They always kind of like sound really intriguing and really fun to me, but when I get into the ones that I have tried, they lose me after a while, and I think that always is because of the setting. Like, I've tried Fire Emblem, and I just don't care.
Well, the newest one, it's a whole different debate, but
sure, I've tried many of them, and I just don't care about like that anime kind of style doesn't gel with me personally.
Right.
But you throw a little Marvel flavor on that, and you like XCOM is like, to someone who hasn't really played a lot of strategy games, like an outsider looking in, XCOM is like the top, the cream of the crop from what I understand. So you make a Marvel XCOM game, then I'm gonna try that, and hopefully I'll enjoy it.
XCOM has so much depth to it that it's what you want in an RTS, but it's just the entry level's good. It has found that fine line of like super deep, but not so deep you're going to get lost. I play a lot of strategy games, and I'm not even ashamed to admit, there are some of them where I boot it up, but I think the last one I tried that with Crusader Kings, and it's like, oh my God, there's so many menus, and I don't, what do you want me to do? Oh, I think I have syphilis. Crap.
Oh no. It's spreading. Stop it.
It's in my kingdom. So yeah, Overall, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Sick back. We're going to be bringing you weekly, well, not weekly, but every time they give us updates to give you, it'll be coming here, and we'll be talking about it on the other channels we have. But yeah, stay here at Absolutely PlayStation Team Gamers for all the news. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.